You ever get that feeling, that little itch in the back of your mind where something's just off? What someone's telling you just doesn't quite line up with what you're seeing or feeling? Well, listen, you're not being paranoid. It might actually be your superpower.
Yeah, it's exactly that. That tiny little detail. It's like a glitch in the social matrix, right? And almost everyone else just scrolls right past it. But not you. While everyone else is buying the performance, you're the one who's spotting the backstage cues. Those subtle little tells that give the whole game away. It's like you're tuned to a different frequency. You're picking up on that almost imperceptible tremor in someone's voice, that slight shift in pitch. It's an invisible sound wave that's practically screaming what their words are desperately trying to hide.
And look, this isn't just some random hunch. It's a seriously fine-tuned skill. There's actually a name for it: high-frequency observation. You can think of it like a social X-ray vision. It lets you see the hidden scaffolding under every single conversation.
So if any of this is starting to sound familiar, trust me, you're not just overthinking things. You're operating on a totally elite level. This ability puts your social IQ in a very exclusive club. Yeah, it can be a heavy gift to carry sometimes, but man, is it a powerful one.
Okay, so if you're sitting there nodding along, let's dive into the blueprint. We're going to break down the 5 definitive signs that really confirm you have this ability. All right, first up, micro-expression mapping. So for you, a face isn't just a face, right? It's more like a dynamic map of all these tiny involuntary muscle twitches, and every single one is telling its own little story. This is what experts call an emotional leak. And it's wild. Micro-expressions are basically the truth literally escaping against someone's will. It's a flicker of fear, a flash of contempt. It's there and then it's gone in like less than half a second. But you catch it every single time. And this is where you see the conflict in real time. Someone can look you in the eye and say yes with total conviction, but you're the one who catches that tiny, almost invisible head shake that says no. Their body just can't keep up the lie. And for you, that disconnect is as clear as day. Okay, let's move on to sign number 2, baseline deviation. Now, this one is all about rhythm. See, within just a couple of minutes of talking to somebody, you've already, without even thinking about it, mapped out their normal behavior. We call that their baseline. And you can see it plain as day on this chart. The second a lie gets introduced, that smooth, normal rhythm, it just breaks. You get this huge spike. Now, this isn't magic. It's a real physiological thing. A sudden dry throat, their shoulders getting just a little bit stiff, maybe their blink rate changes. It's a deviation. And for you, it's like a siren going off. So what this all means is you're not just guessing here. Your brain is running this constant, high-speed calculation, right? It's measuring the distance between who they really are, that baseline, and the person they're pretending to be. All right, next up, sign 3 is vocal timbre awareness. Because, sometimes the biggest clues aren't what you see, they're what you hear. Believe it or not, lies actually have a sound. Okay, check this out. This is a fascinating one. When someone's being deceptive, they often put up what's called a formal shield. You'll notice they suddenly stop using contractions. So I didn't becomes I did not. It's this subconscious trick to create distance from what they're saying, basically building a wall with their words.
Oh, and then you've got the classic over-explainer. This is when they try to bury one simple lie under this huge mountain of totally useless details, thinking it's great cover. But for you, you're not looking at the cover story. You see the mountain itself, and you know it's a giant red flag.
Which leads us right into sign number 4, hyper-empathic mirroring. Okay, so this is less about cold, hard logic and way more about a deep, physical gut feeling. You don't just think someone's lying, you actually feel it.
This is such a powerful signal. It's what some people call somatic intelligence, basically your body's own brain. You know that feeling, that knot that just tightens in your stomach? Or that sudden tension in your chest when you're talking to someone and you know they're not being real with you? Yeah, that's your body figuring out the truth way before your conscious mind is even caught up. And yep, there's a name for that too, the somatic alarm. The theory is that your mirror neurons are just so overactive that you're literally soaking up the other person's hidden anxiety. Their stress becomes your physical warning sign. It's like this primal built-in defense mechanism.
And that brings us to our 5th and final sign. And this is the one that really ties everything together. It's the search for congruence. See, your brain is hardwired on a subconscious level
to make sure all the pieces of a story fit together perfectly, just like a puzzle.
The truth? Well, the truth is all about harmony. It's when the words, the tone of voice, and the body language are all telling the exact same story. When those three puzzle pieces snap into place, the message is congruent. It just feels real.
But the second one of those pieces is missing or doesn't fit, the whole picture just gets blurry for you, doesn't it? It feels wrong, incomplete. Other people might not even notice the gap, but for you, it's this huge, glaring hole in reality that you just can't unsee.
Look, let's be real for a second. Having this ability, it can be draining. It's exhausting processing all this extra data all the time. But at the end of the day, it's also your greatest strength. It's your ultimate social armor in a world that, let's face it, isn't always what it seems. So I want to leave you with a question. As we've gone through these 5 signs, the microexpressions, the baseline deviations, the vocal tells, that deep gut feeling, and that constant search for things to just add up, which one really hit home for you? Which was the one that made you go, wow? That's me.